Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, Deleni, because you keep on returning to watch my videos, which means you like them and you have to subscribe. And if you're a returning sabi, my regular deculars, my VIPs, but thank you so much for the support. And I know that I've been gone for a very long time, guys, but I decided to do a sit down video for my comeback. But I'm not, I won't say like it's my first video, but it's not like a video where I'll be telling you guys about how my holidays were like, did I rest enough or not. No, that's not about that. I'm just getting straight to like important videos. Like I'm a vlogs and like sit-in videos, so this one is one of my sit-in videos. I hope that you will enjoy it. Bona, you will enjoy it and you'll kind of learn from it. I know you guys don't like I'm a sit-in videos, but I just wish you guys can watch it from the start until the end, because I feel like it's kind of an important video whereby like you will learn a lot about some condition that I'll be telling you about. So let's get to the video so that you'll know what I'll be talking about, and hope you'll be learning from it if you don't know anything about the topic that I'll be talking about. So let's get to the video. And before I start the video, guys, I think I forgot something like very important, where I have to tell you guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Guys, like the video before watching it. That's the important rule, because of people will notice me like very quickly, will notice this video very quickly, which means I'll be recommended more. So yeah, subscribe, like, guys, and share the video. Sharing the video, which means that like friends of friends will know that I do have a channel, and they will subscribe to it if they love my content. We're on a road to 200 subbies, because at the moment I'm on 131 subscribers, which I'm very proud of. So let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. It's a sensitive topic, but I hope you'll learn from it. Okay, on today's video, I'll be having a topic about PCOS. A disclaimer first, guys. I'm not a general doctor or a gynecologist. I'm just sharing my experience as a person. Yeah, so I hope you guys will learn something from this, because I've noticed that a lot of people don't understand this condition or do not know anything about it. Because somehow if I tell people about it, they kind of ask me what does that really mean in simple English, and I'll have to explain it. So I just hope that you guys won't look at me somehow, especially the ones that know me personally. I hope that you won't look at me like different or feel sorry for me, or like see me as just someone who is like nje, like or onga, what can I say, I hope you won't be calling me names. That's what I wanted to say, because really, like, I feel like women go through the most. And yeah, do not say anything negative about me or about anything that you saw on this video. Do not comment negative on this video also. So yeah, guys, started like this. I decided to go and see a gyna after I've left contraceptives. I was using two types of contraceptives because I was alternating between them. I was using pills and also using Nestrate sometime. Yeah, because obviously I would go to the clinic and collect them. So if they didn't have pills, I would opt for the Nestrate, right? I hope I'm saying it right. So after leaving contraceptives, I started bleeding for like a year. Yeah, for a year, which people which like nurses and gynecologists would say like it's normal because of I have been on contraceptives and I haven't been getting any periods while I was on my contraceptives journey. So I decided to see a gyna after seeing that I was bleeding like on a daily basis for like every day wearing a pad, which is like really not comfortable and really worrying. Then I went to see a gyna for the first time, a private gyna. It was my first experience, which like really drained me like financially, because I used up all my savings for that. Gynecologists are very expensive, guys. Like they're really expensive. So yeah, I went to a gyna just to consult and see what's really happening after a year, because of like I was over the bleeding and wearing pads each and every day. And then I spoke to my gyna about this thing, me bleeding, and what contraceptives I took, obviously, because that's how they do things. I noticed, okay, I went for like regular checkups, like every, I think it was monthly, because of the because of what was happening at that moment. I went for checkups, and my gyna decided, my gyna actually suggested that I should go back onto contraceptives, and I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to use contraceptives anymore. Yeah, because I have a bad experience now, like, because I'm bleeding for like, you know, like daily, every day, like, oh guys, I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want contraceptives anymore, which I'm still not taking at this point. Like, I'm not using any contraceptives. Yeah, and then on my journey with my gyna, he actually told me that I had fibroids. And I had to do womb scrub. No? And that's when I opted that I will go to a public gyna because of funds. And we know how expensive they are, like on private hospitals, to do such things. So I opted for a public one. Yeah, guys, I opted for a public one, and then I went there also like every month or every week because of this. They did a pap smear on me. They did regular checkups, like took blood out of like took blood every time that I went there. Like they took out like blood for testing. Like, yeah, they did so many things, the scanning of the womb and stuff. So until they've decided that, okay, they also said that I had fibroids at the public hospital, right? Because they also had to do their own checkups, just to be safe and stuff. So they did that. And they took me to another private hospital in Rustenburg, which is called JST, Jobshimankani. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Yeah, and then I was supposed to do an operation there, but when I got there, they also had to do their own test so that they could be sure. So yeah, from Moses Kotani to JST, like doing tests and stuff. At JST, they said to me that it wasn't fibroids, because I was supposed to do an operation if it was fibroids. But luckily enough, I didn't. They said I didn't have fibroids. I only had yeast on my ovaries, which they call it polycystic ovaric syndrome, which is PCOS. I know it's very difficult. Like, someone once said to me that I'll one day get rich because of like, how do I transfer it in English? Someone said to me that I will get rich someday because of this condition is for rich people. Actually, that's what he said. Yeah. I was laughing actually, because really it's just a condition. But okay, maybe I'll get rich maybe I'll get rich, and I accepted that, nje. Yeah, continuing, guys. Yeah, they told me that I have PCOS. If I could try and explain it like in simple English, I would say imbalanced hormones. Yeah, which means I sometimes get my periods, I sometimes don't get my periods. Yo, it's just hectic, guys. Like um I sometimes get my period, sometimes don't. Sometimes it's a heavy flow, sometimes it's like I'm only spotting and stuff. So, which is like you'll never know. And your periods, sometimes they are early, sometimes they are late. Yeah. So it's like that. We wishy guys. You wishy in chase. So, but once you get used to it, like no, like it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like you are used to that lifestyle in J. So I've been recording it, and some other clips don't have sound because I'm using a mic here, so which means it wasn't inserted right. So yeah, it was wishy guys. It was wishy. I'm a period, so I'm like right now I get my periods, but they're always late. That's what I noticed. They're always late. It's either I'm on heavy periods or I'm spotting, and if my periods are heavy, I know that I'll be having period pains throughout my periods. Like that one is really hectic and it's really painful because you can't keep on taking painkillers for period pains, which you will get each and every day. But I could say I'm used to that. I'm used to that. Yeah, I'm also used to that. So yeah. So I went through, like when I found out about this condition that I do have it, it was pretty difficult for me. I don't want to lie. I think I cried firstly when they said that I have fibroids. When they said that I have fibroids, that's when I cried. I remember getting home crying that, like, which means I'll have to go and do an operation. And then yeah, and I was like, okay, it's fine. And then, like I said, I made a mistake. I said a private hospital, but it's a public hospital. It's in town. It works same as Moses Kotane, but the one in Rustenburg, they do have like more medical equipment than the one go Moses Kotane, right? The hospital. They took us there so that we can go do operations, right? And then when we got there, they had to do their own test also, you know, just to be like sure. And when I got there, they were like, I'm not supposed to do operation because I had PCOS is on my ovaries. PCOS, they called it like that. So yeah, guys, it was really difficult because of I was on my own on the time. I was going to hospitals alone. I was alone onto this. What made it more difficult, it was the fact that I was on I was on a breakup. Yeah? Someone broke up with me, which was my ex-boyfriend at that time, obviously. So I felt like he could have like been there for me, but then we were not in a relationship anymore. So I don't know why I was expecting him to be there because he wasn't. I was single and going through a breakup. Yeah, so a breakup which was also like over a year. Imagine. Yeah, no. But we're not talking about that. Yeah, I found out I had it, PCOS, which means I had like yeast on my ovaries. Guys, I never cried so much. Like I was alone. I was really alone. I was really alone on the journey, having to have parents, and they really didn't understand what that really means. They haven't, like, someone never had it on our family, but the guy was also asking me if there was someone who had it in our family, and I couldn't recall anyone who had it. Maybe someone in like the older, like the past, the grandparents maybe. Yeah, but I couldn't recall anyone who had it. So yeah, like it was a painful journey for me. I had to walk it alone, like having to understand it, having to know what I had to do. I had to take medication, but I decided that I won't be taking any medication because I had gotten help with the bleeding actually, but I didn't even experience low blood while I was bleeding for a year. I had someone who help me, who helps our family, which I cannot mention. Yeah, like I was really helped on that one, like the bleeding. I I cried, guys. Like I really cried on my journey. I still cry even at this point. I have accepted it, but it's really difficult because of people would ask you so many questions about having kids. When are you having kids? Is there something wrong with you? Which I really like, which really get to my nerves, which really annoys me, which like I really hate. Like, why would you ask such a personal question? Because of like really, especially people who are like my age, like I'm my 80s and 90s. I feel like we are like same age group. We understand life the way it is now because of a lot has changed. Like our parents know the old life, we know the new life. We could say this is the new life, the new generation. Why would you ask me such questions when you really know what's really happened? Women go through the most. Women have medical issues when it comes to the flower. We could say it's flower, right? The reproduction system, or the reproduction part. Like there's a lot going on. There are a lot of sicknesses that women experience, like which really makes them not to be able to have kids. And yeah, which like I hate also that our society still thinks that a woman who cannot have kids is not a woman enough, as less of a woman. Like it's like a woman who cannot have kids, it's not a human being. Literally, it's not a human being. So yeah, that's my journey, guys. And I'm still saying that I hope that you won't be looking at me differently. Like I have accepted this, but it is pretty difficult sometimes because I go through emotional wreck sometimes, guys. And I think it's also part of this, like part of PCOS, which the symptoms for this are that you will grow hair, like facial hair, chest hair. People who know me very well, like even now on the video, I think you can see that I have a bit of mustache here. Yeah, I also grow hair somewhere here, but I always have a tweezer, so I always take out that hair when it grows, like, and then I just pop it out, so that I won't have like so much hair on my face. Yeah, and you grow hair on your face, on your chest, and other one is having to have like longer periods. I think normal periods are the longest one, like the longest periods that you must have as a woman. It's like 7 days. That's the longest one. But if you pass the 7 days, which means there's something wrong with you, you have to check yourself, go to a gyna and check. If you don't have PCOS, it might be PCOS, it might not be, it might be other conditions. Just be cautious of yourself, of what's really happening with your body as umfazi, yeah, that's that. And that's like longest periods. Whenever you go to the gym and it's very hard for you to lose weight, that might also be PCOS, because even like belly fat, if like you hardly lose belly fat, then you might have PCOS. Yeah, and like there's a lot. There's a lot. I know a page which I follow on Instagram. I will put it somewhere here, which you can learn a lot from, which you can also ask your gyna, which you can also Google, because Google is our friend, guys. Like, it's our daily friend. I used to I used to had like I used to feel heartbroken whenever I saw like people making jokes on Facebook. I know like they joke a lot when they used to joke about women having beard. I used to get annoyed. Like, I used to get annoyed, guys, because of I feel horror like, okay, sharp, it's fine. You could joke with it, but try to be sensitive on your comments. Try to understand what's really happening with women. Like, try to understand a lot. Some jokes are funny, but they aren't. They aren't to some people who are going through the most. So yeah. So right now, I'm okay with it. I still go through emotional wreck. I eat a lot. What I know is I eat a lot. I get cravings a lot, which is normal for a person who has imbalanced hormones. You will crave junk food a lot. You are not supposed to eat some other things, but me, I just eat them and I drink them. I'm addicted to coffee, and it's bad for this condition. I drink coffee like 2 cups or 3 cups a day, which is bad, which I'll have to alternate with green tea, and I hate green tea. There's just a lot. Like, they tell you to lose weight, which is really like difficult to do also. Like, why would you opt for telling me to lose weight so that probably my PCOS gets better? Like, no. The other one is a no. If however I'm gonna eat a lot, that's really like a no. On top of that, I go through, like I said, I go through emotional wreck sometimes. Like, I get so emotional to a point whereby I'll get like mental, like I'll break in front of people and just feel like crying, and I would go to the toilet and just cry myself and get back to those people or get back to work, because sometimes it happens while I'm at work. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, guys, so yeah, that is it. I just wish that you won't look at me differently when you see me, guys, especially you guys that know me. I'm still a normal person. I live my normal life. I drink, which I don't have to drink a lot, and I'm not I'm not allowed to consume a lot of sugar, which I do because of my cravings. Having um imbalanced hormones, it means that you have yeast on your ovaries, guys. It means that you sometimes release an egg, you sometimes do not release your egg, which means you sometimes ovulate, you sometimes do not ovulate. You see, like, your body is just not functioning well, I could say. You like your sex drive sometimes is just not on top. I am a teenager, but am I a teenager? I'm not a teenager. I've passed that stage. Yeah. Like, you don't have like high sex drive. That's what I know. You sometimes feel like having sex. You sometimes do not feel like having sex at all. You sometimes get wet. Sometimes do not get wet while having sex. And I know to other people it's kind of a turn off that you don't get wet. I always I always say, I always tell you from the start, if however we are going to try and be in a relationship, from the first time we have like a date and then we go on a date, I make sure that I tell you this so that you can make your own decision on whether you want to stay or you want to leave, because of we have like at this point we have like different priorities in life. Yours might be like, I want to have a kid right now, and mine would be I cannot, or I might not be able to have kids, or I might be able to have kids. But if, however, you want to have kids and I cannot have kids, which means like I'm giving you an option of whether you should stay or leave, or you still want to pursue me or you don't want to pursue me, which is really like a good thing. If you want to get into a relationship, be honest with the person you are on talking stage or want to pursue a relationship with. Be honest from the start. What else? um yeah, that one, it's my first pointer. Like I don't care how you will look at me after that, but as long as I told you the truth of, yeah, my condition. What else? Yeah, so which means I might be able to have kids naturally, I might not be able to have kids naturally. um yeah, which means I'll have, if I want to have kids, I'll have to consult with a gyna first and see options of whether how I'll go on about this. um if I'll be able to do naturally, you'll give me supplements. If I won't be able to do it naturally, which means we'll have to opt for IVF. Yeah, which means you and your partner have to see the guy now, and then, do the things to be done, or do the things to be the Collabos. So yeah, so this is one of the most difficult journey of my life, I could say. I've been through the most in life, but this one is like a bottom line, like bottom line. Like it really like it really broke me, I don't wanna lie. But I've learned to love myself so much. I've learned to accept my situation. It's just that some questions are not necessary. Honestly, they aren't necessary. Please do not ask me when will I have kids, why don't I have kids, is there something wrong with me? Like, those questions are very triggering to me. And yeah, guys, I'm only sharing this because I've always wanted to share this. Like, I wanted to do this video like last year because I wanted someone professional next to me, but I decided that probably I should just do it. I know it's a sad video to start with for 2024, but it's very educative to some other people who don't know anything. And make sure that Google is your friend. Like, if someone tells you that I have this condition, try to Google it so that you'll be able to understand that person a bit, yeah. Because with PCOS, I'm just an emotional wreck woman. Like I could cry for no reason. Namanja, I always say I'm a crybaby, because vele, when I'm sad, I cry. When I'm overwhelmed, I cry. When I'm angry, I cry. Like, I'm just a crybaby. So my emotions are just wishy wishy. So yeah, at this point, I do have my periods. I live a normal life. I eat whatever that I want, and yeah, that's me, guys. I wanted to share this journey with you because I once saw someone posted that they've been bleeding for over a year, and it touched me on the day. Like, I cried. I remember I cried. Like, I cried myself to sleep on that day because I saw that post at night. Because having to go back, and like, when I see that, I go back, like, my memory takes me back to the days when I was suffering like that, you know, like suffering like that. Imagine, guys, it's really a tricky thing, and it's really painful. I don't wanna lie. It's like emotionally paining. It's like emotionally paining, but I believe that God sees us all, and God really knows his plans for us. And if however like he decided that I have this condition, he knew that I'll be able to overcome it. I'm strong enough to deal with it, which made me like a stronger person, I believe. Yeah, guys, there's just a lot. I hope I shared a lot of information for you guys here with this condition. If I haven't, please Google it and understand it. Yeah. And if however your woman has it, don't be hard on her, and do not look at her somehow or feel sorry for her, but support might go a long way for her, because that one, like, I know her, she will need it a lot. Even like if it's your younger sister, your older sister, you know, your like someone in your family, just care for them more, because you don't really know what they're going through, what they are all like always think about, if however they do not have a child at that moment. Like, be gentle with them, be gentle, baby them. Baby them, guys. Ngiyacela. Yeah, this video was all about this, and yeah, yeah, guys, this video was all about this. I hope it was just an awareness to people, because a lot of people don't really know what really this condition is, and so on and so on. Just try to Google, try to talk to gynas. I wish like a lot of gynecologists would teach us on how this, like, how can we deal with this, how like people should look at us, like society, you know, look at us, things like that, you know, because as one of the conditions that um people don't talk about, they have like low information on it, so having a day, or people who would like try and have like awareness of PCOS, it will be like really good, you know, because it's one of sicknesses that women deal with. As much as there's awareness for cancer, I think there could be awareness for this. Yeah, because I think also this PCOS, but I'm not sure, guys. Like, I'm really not sure. You could learn about it, but I think it might, they do have like awareness for cancer. I wish they could have awareness for PCOS, you know, so that like a lot of people could learn about it and understand it. And yeah, like having an awareness of women in like fertility. Am I saying it right? I hope I'm saying it right. But I hope you guys do understand me. Like, I hope they could have like an awareness of fertility, you know, so that like the society and men could learn a lot about it. Because I feel like men do not understand it more. And every time kunje, like, they look at you like you're less of a human being whenever you don't have a child. Like, I think that would give them an understanding of, you know, women go through the most, and women really like need our support as men. Like, that would work wonders. I've always wanted to do such, but it needs courage, which I really like. Oof. Imagine standing in front of people and just doing it. Whoa, guys, it's pretty difficult. I have to like Gimenyana for this, Gimenyana, you know. Yeah, just to do that. But yeah, I hope like they would do like more awareness of it, on an honest note, because of people don't really know about these conditions. They really don't. And yeah, I just hope we could learn more and stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let's cut it here. If you have any questions, please ask questions on my comment section, and I will answer them wholeheartedly, fully. Yeah, if you don't understand anything that I've said, what else? Yeah, just let's interact on the comment section. so you can understand more and try to learn. If however you are in the same situation as mine, having this condition, just down below, let's have a conversation of how you dealt with it the first time you heard that you have this condition. If you have any conditions which is like chronic, because this one is chronic also. If you have a condition which is chronic, also, like, down below, let's talk, man. Let's talk on the comment section. I feel like this is a safe place, to for us to just talk, and not being negative to each other. Not being negative to each other, please. Let's just, whenever someone sees your comment and they read it, I know one will learn, one will feel like, the ones that are not ready to talk about their situation, they will feel like, at least I'm not alone into this situation. I have this person who deals with these situations, and yeah, it is pretty difficult, but they've learned to live with it and stuff like that. So let's cut it here, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you will share it so that people can see and learn, and subscribe honey, and just subscribe to my channel, please. Ngiyacela, so that people can subscribe to my channel, like the video before watching. I'll see you next time on my next video, where I tell you guys, on my next video, I'm definitely sure I'll tell you guys how were my holidays, like plans for the year, if however I want to say them, I think, and opportunities, stuff like that, how life has been while I was offline on YouTube, things like that. Yeah, I hope I'll be sharing that on my next video, which might probably be a vlog also, I'm not sure. So I'll see you guys. Bye.